Well, we're going to kick off today with an awesome presentation.
Our presenter is going to be talking a little bit about his new innovation in his product. He's an entrepreneur, and he was actually a DECA member. So without further ado, put your hands together for our first guest speaker of this year, Richard Waters.
Wow, not really about Phantom Glass. It's more about, what got me there, how I did what I did to do what I do now. First tempered glass screen protector that existed. I patented the technology. It's super easy to install. It's like nothing's on your phone at all. That's my product. That's what I do. I was at U of T in political science, just taking like my general BA and chose, in my arts, I chose political science. And still, for me, I didn't love the university experience. And that's just me. I decided I'm going to stay at home, I have a job, it's going to be, get through school, do what I have to do. The problem is, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and I don't, how many of you are in grade 12? Great, how many of you know what you want to do? Different number of hands. I looked for a better product, that's how it started really. I said, well, there's got to be something better, let me just find it, I'll give them like my $60 and just move on. And I couldn't find anything. And I was like, why doesn't this exist? I came up with my own idea of what would the perfect screen protector be. I focused on really 4 gripes that I had and how we could fix that. It has to be easy to install, has to be perfectly clear, has to be smooth to the touch, and has to be durable. Those were my criteria for what would be an awesome product. Literally printed on 8.5 by 11 paper, a package. I had a rough logo, I had a name, and I had a smile on my face, and that was it. Every single competitor out there does not, and will not, and has not had strong customer service. You can turn a negative experience from, I bought your product and I messed up the install and I didn't think it would be like this and I couldn't line it up and now I tried to peel it off and then I got stuff underneath and now it's a mess. And they say, I'm very disappointed. And if you reply to them in 5 minutes and you say, that's absolutely terrible, I'm sending you one out for free, what's your mailing address, do not give me a cent, they say, you guys are the best, I'm telling everyone I know. That's how it works. In each Phantom Glass is a letter from me. A letter from me saying, thank you so much for purchasing the product, we worked very hard. This is my personal email, signed me. And I get emails all the time, this is the best thing I've ever purchased, you guys are amazing. And that, to me, is what I really like to do. That's my cash. The best investment that you guys can make if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to do something like this, get a couch for your office. I sleep so much at my office because I'm up all night dealing with China. I get a few hours in at the office, I go home, I get a few hours scattered throughout the night. But that's what it is. Being able to assert your opinion in a positive way, being respectful of other people's opinions is very important. Not saying, yep, I don't agree, and that's it. Being able to say, oh, that doesn't really work, in certain situations, very important. That was one of my biggest fears. What grit really means to me, and when I saw what this program was, is really cool. You have to have the gumption to do what you want to do. To say, not that cliche message of, I'm going to drop out of school and go live in Silicon Valley. That's not what it is. You have to have the gumption to say, this is what I want to do. Let's be sensible about how we get there. Risks are real, scary, and necessary for success. I'll tell you what risk is, but to take one is probably one of the scariest things I ever did. You have to have the intuition to know that you're not someone who can just say, I'm going to drop out of school. It's not that easy. Everyone has talents, and you guys have intuition, and you know what you want to do with your life. It's just a matter of finding the most painless way of getting there, so to speak. And then the tenacity to stick to your beliefs while maintaining your humility. That to me is very important, that last part of maintaining your humility. I don't walk around and tell people, see these hands? It's created miracles. It's not what I do. That's what I do.